sexually active female, today is your lucky day.
That's me.
Because I'm going to tell you how to be a good... I've seen quite a few videos on how to, or even guides on how to be a good slut. And mostly they are slut-shaming, misogynistic pieces of crap.
Hey, that's internalized misogyny shaming. It's not their fault it's internalized. It's only society's fault. Who are you to judge them?
It's your party, people. You decide if you want to keep it public or private. Your house, your rules.
You're forgetting the part where there's somebody else involved who also gets to decide if it's public or private, and they might not agree with your rules.
I don't call anyone a slut. So today I'm going to tell you how to be a good, promiscuous lady.
In other words, how to take a ramrod in the chamber in a dignified way.
Act number. Always use protection. Except when you want to make a baby.
Hey, that's HIV shaming. You're also supposed to not use a condom if you want to get paused up. Just type "looking for pause loads" into your search engine and see how many minutes it takes before you end up throwing up into a bucket. Join Pause Personals, the fastest growing online community for HIV positive dating.
Do number. Get checked for STIs and STDs every 6 months or however often you can.
Because being a lady often comes with catching dirty, infectious diseases. Seriously, I hate to repeat myself, but go look up images of STDs. I'd put them in myself, but frankly, I think making you subject yourself to them is befitting the situation.
You can contract an STI or an STD even if you've been sexually busy with the same person over the last 100 years. No such thing as too safe.
But only if they themselves had an STD beforehand. What's that, honey? You had AIDS and you never told me? That's alright.
The number. When you be doing one-night stands, bring the guy back to your place. You'll have a better chance of preventing them from violating your boundaries if they intend to. You'll be more comfortable and you'll know how to seek help or kick them out if they try to make you do something you're not okay with.
And then they'll also know where you live. So if this complete stranger who you've brought home is actually deranged and psychotic like most people who have one-night stands are, they can easily find your house again if you're feeling lonely.
Char number. Do not compromise with your boundaries to make the other person happy. When you're doing something, make sure that you're comfortable, you're enjoying it, and you're having a good time. If something makes you feel uncomfortable, if something is not feeling good, stop it right there.
I don't see how that's possible considering this is what feminists want sex to be like.
Is this okay?
Can I put my hand here?
Yes.
Communicate with your partner, sort it out.
Can I take your shirt off?
No, not yet. Can I kiss you here?
Yes, please.
If they coax you to continue with it, if they emotionally manipulate you to put their needs before yours, get the fuck out.
If a man tries to put his needs before yours, fuck him. Love isn't about give a little, get a little. It's all about your needs 100% of the time. Don't ever forget that.
Patch number. Like you don't want someone to cross your boundaries, you should respect theirs too. You do not want to do something that will leave someone feeling violated. Communicate, always. Did you like that? No? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I won't do it again.
The lesson here is that you should violate them, but then ask later if it was okay so you cannot do it in the future. This comes in handy, especially during one-night stands.
Char number. Even if you identify as sexually promiscuous, identifying as sexually promiscuous or even a slut means that you're in charge of your sexual life. It does not mean that you're a piece of meat that deserves all the bad things in the world.
The problem here is you don't have the choice of identifying as being promiscuous or not. You simply are promiscuous or not, simply by your actions.
We know how slut-shaming can easily become victim-blaming. You do not want to be victim-blaming yourself.
Yes, I was even in the courtroom one of the days that the man was like, yeah, I raped her, but come on, judge, she was a slut. And he said, yeah, it's good enough for me. And he left it at that.
Chat number. Never, ever, ever call another promiscuous lady a slut.
You're right, this one is the shit number.
Chat number.
Shit number.
Chat number.
Shit number.
You're not slut-shaming a fellow
Slut?
promiscuous lady.
Oh.
Those are the rules of the club.
Yeah, because if you call each other what you are, you might actually be ashamed of your shameful actions.
At number. You magnificent and fierce soldier of Eros. Throw rotten eggs at anyone who slut-shames you.
Yes, fierce soldiers of Eros. When somebody confronts you, the proper reaction is to plug your ears and run away rather than actually heed their advice.
Good promiscuous lady. Today is your lucky day. If you ever leave someone feeling violated, know that it was not your fault. And that is seriously the best. Shut it down.